Okay, I'm back. It's crazy, this damn phone. I didn't realize that it wasn't charged. So, anyway, this is preparing for your appointment. You may start by seeing your primary care doctor or other healthcare professional. After the first appointment, your doctor may refer you to a mental health professional, such as a psychologist or psychiatrist. Here's some information to help you prepare for your appointment. What you can do. Before your appointment, make a list of any symptoms you or people close to you have noticed and for how long. Key personal information, including traumatic events in your past and any current major stressors. Your medical information, including other physical or mental health conditions. All medicines you take, including prescription medicines, I'm losing my mind, including prescription medicines, medicines available without a prescription, vitamins and other supplements, and the doses. Questions you want to ask so you can make the most of your appointment. Take a family member or friend along if possible. Someone who has known you for a long time may be able to share important information with the doctor or mental health professional with your permission. Basic questions to ask at the appointment include: what's causing my symptoms or condition? What treatments are most likely to be effective? Will my symptoms get better with treatment? How often will I need therapy sessions and for how long? Are the medicines are there medicines that can help? What are the possible side effects of the medicines you may prescribe? Now me, I get a new medication, I get my ass in the car and I Google it. And what's really funny, in my opinion, if you read the little pamphlets that come with your medication, all the ones I've ever read say may cause flu-like symptoms. Every one of them. So be prepared for that. Do I need to take any precautions or follow any restrictions? I have other health conditions. How can I best manage them together? How can my family or close friends help me in my treatment? Do you have any printed material that I can take? What websites do you recommend? Don't hesitate to ask questions during your appointment. Now, the one thing I had so many do was I called it homework. All of a sudden you'd mention something and they'd click on their computer and the printer would go off. And I'm like, damn, you're giving me homework. Because that's usually what it was. It was a printout of shit you had to do. You didn't have to. I usually would just set it to the side, leave it wherever. Because the next time you'd go, they'd forget all about it. I'd maybe read it over and decide whether or not it was worth it. But, okay, so now we are on what to expect from your doctor. A doctor or mental health professional is likely to ask you some questions such as: what are your symptoms? When did you first notice them? How are these symptoms affecting your life, including your personal relationships and work? How often do you experience a mood swing each day? Oh, God. Sorry. I told you I didn't pre-read this. How often have you felt betrayed, victimized, or abandoned? Why do you think that happened? How well do you manage anger? Try not to laugh. How well do you manage being alone? I manage just great. Nobody to bitch at. How do you see your value as a human being? Have you ever felt you were bad or evil? Have you had any issues with behavior that is risky or harmful to yourself? Have you ever thought of or tried to harm yourself or attempt suicide? Do you use alcohol or recreational drugs or misuse prescription drugs? If so, how often? How would you describe your childhood, including your relationship with your parents or caregivers? Were you physically or SA or neglected as a child? Have any of your blood relatives or caregivers been diagnosed with a mental health issue such as personality disorder? Have you been treated for other mental health issues? If yes, what diagnoses were made and what treatments were most effective? Are you being treated for any other medical conditions? Be ready to answer questions to make sure there's time to go over any points you want to focus on. I wish I would have read this ahead of time. I hope you can tell that I do think this is serious, but yet I have an underlying condition called sense of humor. It gets out of hand once in a while. I've been doing this for so long that I read it and I could teach it to other people, like psychiatrists and psychologists and therapists. I taught a psychologist something. He's like, I never thought of that. And I'm just like, I just taught you something. That's freaking cool. So, this is just, what's left is doctors and departments. And that will take you to the Mayo Clinic. I thought there was more information. This information is from January 31st of 2024, so it's up to date. Here's doctors that, treat the condition. I don't know where you're from. That's irrelevant, I guess. But if you ask, I would imagine, your family doctor, your regular doctor, who they would recommend, they probably would know. If you don't, then I Google. If you have, obviously I have her. What's the temperature?
The current temperature in Chadwick is 64 degrees.
64 degrees. It's chilly. She can be annoying, as you just found out. So, yeah, even so, if you happen to know, the thing is, people who have bipolar and people who have mental illnesses are ashamed, embarrassed, things like that. So they won't come out and be, hey, guess what? They won't be like that. So good luck asking somebody like that who they go to, who they see. So I Google it. I try not to say it real loud because she'll pipe in. Or if you know of a hospital nearby, they usually have a directory of like heart specialists, things like that, just different specialists that you can, adolescent or adult, OBGYN, podiatry, they'll have lists of mental health services if you look. Otherwise, I know that I did this when I was looking for a chiropractor. I went on Facebook, regular Facebook, but it was group near me in the area, and I went on as anonymous and asked who's a good chiropractor, and I got, oh my god, days worth, or actually weeks worth of doctors to see. So that can be helpful. Maybe if you do get recommendations, maybe ask your doctor, have you heard of this such and such doctor, and what do you think? Things like that. So, like I always say, if you have any questions, email me, ask me down in the comments. maybe I'll know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be smart ass because that's what I'm good at. But I just decided that, such a large part of me is mental illnesses, between bipolar, borderline personality, PTSD, ADD, ADHD, IBS. That's a fun one. But I have physical ones as well. I'm physically disabled. So I decided to start a channel to try to help people. And the ones that you do find are serious, and they're doctors, and they're not my cup of tea. I wanted somebody who was fun and, somebody who I could relate to. How could I relate to myself? I don't know. I guess I just can. I'm magical. So, yeah, I want somebody to look at me as, okay, she has these problems, but she's still a good person. She's still fun. She's, not all serious. She brought a bearded dragon who's now stuffed in a box behind the computer monitor. No, she's fine. I just want to, if I can just make a difference in one person's world. And you know who that person probably is going to be? Me. Because I'm going to learn stuff, I hope. I hope to learn from other people. I hope I teach other people. So, I think I think this was part 5, possibly 4, but I think 5. So I am going to upload them and do what I do on YouTube. I am fairly new, so it'll probably take me a day and a half. No. I've been practicing. I've been doing pretty good. I need to get different wallpaper. I think I'm going to have my fiance hang up something a little more sexy, because this just ain't it. So I'm just trying to stall because it's only 12 and a half minutes. But I hope you do get something out of this. I hope you do ask questions if you have them. And most of all, I hope you reach out if you need help. Whether it's me, whether it's, 988, whether it's a friend, a family member, somebody you can trust. You have to be sure you can trust them, because people are too fast to be dramatic and be a Karen. I love that. So, okay, I will be making future videos as I look up other things. I'm going to also do personal videos. It's kind of going to be a variety of videos because I get bored with one topic. I need to have variety. So you take care of yourself, first and foremost yourself, and I hope to see you soon, and hopefully on the next video. Take care. Thanks. Bye.